Mr. Premier, let me begin by thanking you personally and on behalf of this delegation for your gracious invitation here to Beijing and to start the new year and a new era of our relations in the right way. You know, just 6 weeks after my government was elected in the spring of last year, you and I spoke on the telephone. And that conversation, one of respect and openness, created the pathway for our meeting in New York on the margins of UNGA. And the progress we made there created the opportunity for me to meet with President Xi Jinping. Under your leadership and the President Xi's leadership, our teams have worked hard in the subsequent weeks and months to address some specific issues that had built up over time, but more than that, to put in place the foundation for the new strategic partnership between our countries. I'm deeply grateful, my colleagues are deeply grateful for that commitment and the spirit of that commitment, one of respect, frank exchange, purpose, and progress. After all, the relationship between our countries is historic, it's complementary, and it's deeply personal for so many Canadians. C'est une relation façonnée par des générations de familles canadiennes, d'entrepreneurs et de bâtisseurs, dont les ambitions les ont portés de part à l'autre du Pacifique. As you mentioned, mine is the first visit of a Canadian Prime Minister to China in nearly a decade. The world has changed much since that last visit. And I believe the progress that we have made in the partnership sets us up well for the new world order. It's a partnership with new focus and greater depth and a sense of purpose. And I look forward to realizing its promise and building on it in the years to come. A partnership that leverages our strengths to create greater stability, security, sustainability, and prosperity for all our peoples. And I look forward to this working session to advance those objectives. Thank you very much. Sheshe. And I believe the progress that we have made in the partnership sets us up well for the new world order.
Imagine a world where you can be anyone, go anywhere, do anything. Robotic human surrogates combine the durability of a machine with the grace and beauty of the human body. With most people living their lives through their surrogate selves, our world has become a safer place. Take a seat in your STEM chair, and just with the power of your mind, you can control your surrogate and send it out into the real world. You can finally live the life you've always dreamt of, without any risk or danger to yourself.
We are confronted with an unprecedented situation. 2 people have died while connected to their surrogates.
I think we may actually have a homicide here. First one in years.
The public cannot be allowed to get the idea that using a surrogate can be fatal.
Especially if it's true. I just want to know how an operator can be killed by signals from a surrogate.
Surrogates have been blown to bits without the least bit of harm to their operators. If it were possible, it would defeat the entire purpose of surrogacy.
You're lucky to be alive. Good thing you're unplugged.
How long is it since you've been out without a surrogate?
Can't even remember.
It's different when you actually feel the pain.
What do you want from me?
My wife.
I am your wife.
No, you're not. We can change the world and now you want to destroy it?
Surrogacy is a perversion. It's an addiction.
How do I stop this?
You can't. I think something's going to happen.
What happens now?
Now it's up to you.
I've got one that can see.
What are you doing, Randy?
I'm making a list of rich people with $1 million we can borrow for Joy's bail.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
They're super rich.
They're pretend, Randy. Just like Richie Rich and Donald Trump. They're just TV characters.
Using clones and synthetics, which are fake Barbie plastic skin type humans, and even with transgenders, their plan to deceive people has been in full operation mode for 70 years now, folks. Now, on TV, everything you hear is a lie. Everything you think is real is fake. Even the fake humans, because the real ones are hired. And then they're replaced with fake robots, what we call synthetics. This is to have the human linked to the computer, direct the clone on Earth or in society, to think and act as they would themselves if that was really them. The clone replacement doesn't know that they aren't real. They think they're real. They have the memories, thoughts that the real one has. They have a copy of the host brain inside them via computer.
Everything around us is turning really fake. Where's all the real humans? You know, I used to sit here and laugh about the fake models, actors they were using in daytime television and these lawyer commercials and money commercials and stuff, all these fake actors, synthetics. They're all over the place. Fox News, that whole network has been throwing out humans for replacing them with synthetics for a while now. These plastic synthetics, because they can be possessed and controlled by demons and aliens. They can be used as hosts for other entity beings to take over them. And so you sit and watch TV and you're watching somebody's face melt. They start shifting and morphing. Yeah, that's because it's a fake human possessed by an entity. And it's bad. All the actors in Hollywood, most of them have been replaced. People are talking about the Jim Carrey meltdowns. That's because that's not the real one. It's not the real one. They're trying to tell you. They sold out to Satan, and now they all regret it. But you know what? Most of them are dead. But the clones that they keep cloning off the original ones have those same feelings from the original host that they're being cloned of. I've explained that. Last-minute preparations, folks. Another thing is I was sitting here watching, not really watching, it's usually just background noise, but I like to keep tabs of when commercials come on and some of the sportscasters and stuff. Because all these things, they're using fakes and synthetics. They're not even hiring real actors anymore for commercials. A lot of them are synthetics. I wonder if they get paid. I don't know. But I've been noticing for a long time, if you're a big Food Network fan like I am, I'm a foodie, and I love to watch the Food Network shows, competitions, and some of them just look really lizardy. One of the phenomena I've noticed lately is that the humans on TV, I won't call them humans, but one way to tell that they're not humans on TV, look at the upper lips. Because the upper lip is fading. It's fading. Every person you see on TV has a sliver for an upper lip. You know, most people just have a bottom lip and an upper lip in almost proportion to each other. Usually the bottom lip's somewhat fatter than the upper lip. Now look at it. You see all these people on TV with slivers for top lips. It's like, where is your lip? I've seen it on YouTube videos, too. It's like people talking, politicians and stuff. It's like, where is your lip? Because people are always asking me, how do you tell them amongst us? And so this is one of the traits, folks. There's no upper lip. It's like a sliver. I used to always scream about Obama's purple lips. I couldn't stand it. It just was my pet peeve. It drove me up a wall to have to watch Obama on TV and his purple lips. And what I was told was that he has no oxygen in his blood. So his lips weren't red because he didn't have oxygen in his blood, so they would turn purple. And they had like 12 clones of Obama. But even I've heard that clones have real blood in them, so what's the heck with this purple lip stuff, if even clones have blood? Even if clones don't have blood? I don't know. But that's what I was told, so I guess look for purple lips. No blood no oxygen in their blood. Another thing is small ears. Ever noticed a lot of men? You know, they have these tiny ears. No, it's like one of those hybrid traits. Because my guys, all the men I know have huge ears. And you see these guys on TV and they have these tiny little boy ears. It's like, what the heck is that? That could be a hybrid bloodline trait going through the lines. Because like I said, there's only 1 in 4 with uncontaminated, pure human-dominant bloodline. Humans among us. You can see indentations in the cheeks that are kind of odd. When you look at this stuff on pictures, sometimes you can see demons in people's foreheads. You know, Obama, seeing a bunch of his pictures, it looked like he had millions of demons on his head. All his scars, with all his... They just open up his brain and readjust the computer inside? Yeah. You know, we had so long with Obama, and I screamed the whole time, you guys should have learned a ton. So now with the Trump administration, none of this should surprise you. None of this, you should be pros by now. Because it hasn't changed. That's why I won't even get involved with politics anymore. I just refuse to watch it. You know, it's like Trump and his Saturday Night Live clone, and his cloned kids, and the dull look. That MK Ultra dull look, you see that a lot on people. His oldest son, Trump Jr., and his dull look. Their eyes just get black, and they look soulless, and they just stare, and they're like, duh, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to think, somebody tell me what to do. You see that a lot where they just freeze. It's like their minds just freeze. They just sit there and don't know what to say, don't know what to do. They're just looking at you like, duh. It's just that dull look, that's what I call it. It's that MK Ultra stare. You know, all of his kids have been replaced, and I think Eric even said the most brilliant thing ever I've heard on TV in 100 years when he said the liberals aren't human. I think it was actually meant every word of what he said because he knew. He knew. They will never acknowledge that they need a savior. They don't know what that is. They can't grasp the concept